What's up, guys? It's your boy Bilo back again, and today I've got for you a new guitar that I picked up this week here in Dallas from another guitarist off the Facebook Marketplace app thing. I picked up this, what I'm assuming is a 2017 or earlier, maybe 2016 Grote Headless Strandberg, replica, copy, duplicate, Chipson, whatever you want to call these, or Strandberg, Chipson. And this is exactly the guitar I had wanted to buy because I'm in the market here shortly for a real Strandberg, but I just wasn't sure if I was going to like the ergonomics, if I was going to like the aesthetic, if I was going to, be able to really get comfortable with this style of guitar, because it's kind of one-off. It's a knockoff type situation where, you got your Tellys, your Strats, your single cuts, Les Pauls, even your Vs, everybody's got that, or the jazz style guitars. Everybody's got that kind of stuff, but not many people are rocking these kind of guitars, so it kind of had a double-edged intrigue for me. No one has it, so I'm down. It's new, it's really innovative, and then because, like I said, I'm looking to probably get a Strandberg later on this year, I wanted to just feel what it's like to have to deal with this whole tuning thing down here, deal with string situation. pretty awesome, right? I mean, for a guitar that I paid $200 from and helped someone out locally because he said he needed the money for like a medical operation, I was able to put some time and effort into it, picked up a new set of pickups that'll be here Tuesday. I'm really pleased with this guitar, as you can tell. All right, here's what it sounds like in a clean patch. This is a Tone Junkie Ace Beauty KOT OD patch. This is my favorite patch of theirs, by the way. So right off the bat, I want to say that I played a real Strandberg just this last week also at the Guitar Sanctuary in McKinney, Texas. They're like one of the only, or if not the only, Strandberg dealer in Texas. So luckily for me, that's like 10 miles away, and I was able to just go up there, meet some pretty cool dudes. Trey, you know, is a really awesome sales rep. And I just got to play a real Strandberg for the first time, and immediately I fell in love with it. And that's what made me pull the trigger on this. And with all that being said, this is not a Strandberg. This is nowhere even like 30% the quality of a Strandberg, a real Strandberg. This is just like a Gibson style guitar that is a knockoff from China, and when you buy those $200 to $300 knockoff Chinese guitars, you need to be prepared to do some work to them, right? And so I have several. I've got two that are really nice Gibsons, and then a really crappy PRS copy from China. That's absolutely, I'm not going to be able to salvage that guitar. It's done. I'm probably going to throw it away. With that being said, you know, whoever bought this guitar in 2017 handed it off to another person, and that's the person who I bought it from. So it went from person A to person B, and now I'm person C. So Irving, the person who I bought this from, thank you very much, Irving, for a great price. He sold it to me for $200. He needed the money, and I needed the guitar. Unfortunately, he wanted $216, and all I had was $200 to cough up. So he met me halfway. Very cool of you, Irving. Irving had done some fret work to this side of the neck, and I presume both sides of the neck, to kind of level out some of those edges where on a lot of these Chinese style or even low-end import guitars like Squiers and Epiphones, you typically run into problems with fret ends. He did a really good job on that. Thank you very much for that, Irving. And then I took it a step further, because with the 2017 Grotes, it's evident on when you just look at the pictures of 2017 versus 2018 Grote Headless guitars, the actual bridge is way back here, and this causes intonation problems because the saddles can only go so far forward. And so a lot of people were complaining about that, and I just literally undrilled it, moved it a ½ inch forward, and drilled it back down, and that immediately resolved all of my intonation problems. So that's kind of what you need to do when you acquire one of these 2017 Grotes. You just, you know, what I did is I took a pencil and I just marked my line, and then I moved it forward, and then I just drilled down in there. That's literally what I did. In addition to that, I also shimmed the bridge. And by shimming the bridge, I just took like literally a Guitar Center gift card, cut it to size, made an appropriation in there for the actual bridge wire that kind of grounds the strings to the rest of the electronics, right? And I just drilled those holes in there. So I moved the bridge forward ½ an inch, I put a shim in there, then I also put a half shim in the neck. So I didn't shim the entire width of the neck, I only shimmed this side right here. These two screws, right? These two screws, these two screws right here. Yeah, right there, those right there. Those two screws I got shimmed. And my goal for that was to raise the bridge, you know, and then raise this portion of the neck, and so that way I get that angle down. That was this guitar's main problem, besides, you know, whatever fretwork situation that Irving, the second owner, resolved. And then of course I changed the pickups to some pickups I had lying around. I wasn't too satisfied with the neck tones of the pickups that he had gave me in this guitar, and so I got a Dragonfire Fat Screamer in the neck, and then I've got actually a Dragonfire H90, so it's like a P90 style bridge, and it's a really nice tone here, and so we're kind of running through my Kemper. As is our custom here on my channel, let's hang out with an elevated jam track. We're going to use Chill Atmospheric Groove guitar backing track in E. It's my second pass of this jam track, so don't get mad at me when I miss a couple of notes. I'm going to hang out in the neck position, but when we turn on the gain, we'll go to the bridge. Really awesome jam track. It's one of my favorite ones so far. Alright guys, so that's been this video. This is my new Grote 2017, I'm assuming, Headless. Really beautiful purple, awesome, really nice guitar that I got for really short money, and it's totally unique. It's totally, if you're wanting a Strandberg but don't want to spend the $2,000 or $3,000 or $6,000 to get one, this is a $300 solution that is about 20% of the quality. So, you know that if you buy something like this, you're going to have to put some work into it, like frets, pickups. You're going to have to do something with the bridge. You know, if you end up picking up one of these, give me a shout. Maybe I can help you over, you know, messages on how to fix something like this or whatever. But otherwise, it's a great guitar, and it has its own little magnetic tuner thing here that kind of comes off, and it's kind of like a little S-looking piece of metal. There's the other side of it right there. So it kind of just, you just kind of put it in there and you kind of spin it, right? You kind of put it in right there and away you go. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me on this guitar. It's really special, and I had to put a lot of work into it, and the previous owner also put a lot of work into it. And when I get the new pickups this upcoming week, it'll sound a lot better than it does now. And I'm just looking forward to that. And like I said, towards the end of the year, I'll probably pick up my own Strandberg, a real Strandberg. So I'm looking forward to that as well. But until then, this guitar will get me through the night. So that's been this video, guys. Really enjoyed hanging out with you guys. Rock on. Next week is tax-free here in Texas, so be careful of all the madness out there when you're shopping, because there's a lot of people shopping as well. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Rock on. Stay safe and stay hydrated. It's hot as hell here in Texas. I think it was 115 degrees a couple days ago. Rock on, y'all.